Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on PGT Time. PGT Time. Tune in on PGT Time. PGT Time. Come join us on PGT Time. PGT Time. Join us on PGT Time. PGT Time. Yeah.
But I didn't get married just because he was fun. I got married because we make hell nervous. I got married because I got a vision for what we could do in the earth. I got married because I believe me and him are unstoppable. So you need a rider. Let me get gangster with it for a minute. You need to marry a rider. You need to marry somebody who will go down into hell with you and take back everything the devil stole from you. I got a vision for my marriage. I got a generational curse to break. I got the statistics to prove wrong. I'm not doing what's always been done.
Warning. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing tonight? I'm good, trying to get this mic together. Um, right now Roku is not live. We are not live on Roku tonight. They are right now working on it. Sound like I was lying. Sound like I was lying, y'all. But no, they are. They are currently working on it. I just noticed it right now. I don't know why I'm putting my head. But I just noticed it right now when I hit go live. So I just emailed them and he just emailed me back and saying that he's gonna get to work on it. So hopefully it'll be on before the end of the night. Okay, before the end of the night. Thank y'all for joining tonight. It's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. I have a great show for you all tonight. I really hope you enjoy it. But first, we gotta talk about it, y'all. We gotta talk about it. We are actually 8 days away, baby. We are 8 days away from one of the most important events that I have done so far. This is the very first event under the PGT Time Foundation Inc., which is a 501c3. Y'all know sometimes I get talking fast. But PGT Time is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. So we are having our very, very first event, Stop the Violence, the Gun Violence and Domestic Violence, at the Mall of Stonecrest, baby. Yes, inside the mall. 2929 Turner Hill Road, Lithonia, Georgia. Lithonia 30038. And it is inside the mall in front of Foot Locker and across from Privy. So make sure y'all are there 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern on August the 10th, which is next Saturday. Next Saturday. And just to show y'all the people that will be there, these are the 6 moms that will be honored at the event. So basically, it's all for them, y'all. It's all for them, and of course for y'all for the awareness. And we have some great, great performers that will be there. Boss Lady Daniqua, Markner, and Trez Bell Music. We also have guest speakers that will be there just as well. We got a few people there doing monologues. Miss Angela Michelle, she will be a guest speaker talking about domestic violence. And then we got spoken word, baby, by Thea. Thea will be in the building, y'all. She will be in the building. Shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to our sponsors. Tri Cities Funeral Home Inc. Baby. Also, that is the mayor of Lithonia. So thank you. And shout out to Shamika Reynolds, which is the mayor of Lithonia. It was a pleasure meeting her. And she gave us a donation for sponsorship. So very, very thankful for that. Shout out to Sparkly Green Cleaners over there on Memorial Drive, baby. Colonics of Vinings, Berean Christian Church, and an anonymous donor, baby, anonymous donor. Beverage Club, and Bodge. And Bodge is located inside of Stonecrest Mall. And y'all gonna hear a lot about Bodge at this event just as well. So make sure y'all be there. Be there. It will not be aired live on PGT time. So make sure you are in the building, okay? And then of course, DJ The Love, baby. He will be spinning the ones and twos. Go, DJ. That's my DJ. Go, DJ. That's my DJ. All right, y'all. Well, we are about to get started with this show tonight. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull up the first clip. I'm gonna go ahead and put up the first clip. Unfortunately, I do not have the names, not the names, but the cities where all these stories have happened at. But I can tell you that this first one, baby, we going to Memphis. We going to Memphis. A mother of a teen shot by the police, and she is still wondering why her son was shot. I don't know why she's still wondering, y'all. I heard the clip one time and I knew why he was shot. So why she's still wondering, I don't know. All I'm gonna say is she lucky her son ain't dead. That's what I am gonna say. Here we go.
Fox 13 News at 9 starts now.
To know that he's still breathing, this all I can thank God for.
Tonight, the mother of a teenager who was shot by a Memphis police officer is speaking out. The shooting happened Friday near the corner of Winchester and Outland. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Daryl Green. Darcy Thomas has the evening off. Now, Memphis police did announce today the teen who was shot is facing a lot of charges, including aggravated assault, theft, and evading arrest. Fox 13's Jack Bilyeu is live at MPD headquarters right now. Jack, his mother told you she wants to know exactly what happened.
Well, Daryl, we know that this situation started when Memphis police spotted a stolen car, but a lot of the specifics on what happened after that are not clear. Memphis police say that teen was running away from an officer and armed with a gun when the officer shot him, but the reason for that officer's opening fire is still under investigation.
I need to know what went on and what happened to my son. That's all I want to know.
The teen's mother spoke to Fox 13, but asked that she not be identified. She says she was allowed to see her son in the hospital for 2 brief visits, Sunday and Monday, while he was recovering from surgery to treat the gunshot wound to his arm.
They had to get a vein out of his leg to put in his arm.
Memphis police say 3 teens were involved in the incident that led to that shooting, but none of them have been identified because they're juveniles. Investigators say they were spotted in a stolen car at a gas station on Winchester Friday. They say the teens ran. 2 were caught immediately. The other allegedly had a gun in his hand and made it up the street before being shot by an officer.
For circumstances, reasons still under investigation, as the officer was trying to apprehend that suspect, he discharged his weapon, striking the suspect.
That 15-year-old is still in the hospital. His mother told Fox 13 she was shocked to learn what happened and never would have imagined her son to be in possession of a gun or involved in stealing a car. She had this message to other parents.
I know people have to work. I know we can't be there every step of the way, but if you can, please just please just be aware of everywhere your kids going. Monitor them. Talk to them. Tell them I love you on a daily basis. And that's all. That's all a parent can do.
Well, in many officer-involved shootings, the DA's office calls in the TBI to investigate, but that has not happened in this case. Now, we tried to get a hold of a copy of the police report for the incident to find out more details on that aggravated assault charge and what led up to that officer firing that shot, but it was not available. Daryl?
Fox 13's Jack Bilyeu live in downtown Memphis tonight. Jack, thank you.
This is my thing. Anybody out there that has a child from the ages of 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. If you want to go further than that, you go further than that. It all depends on how your household is. But between those ages, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, if your child has a cell phone and you have one too, you should be on that 360. You should know everywhere your child is at every moment by the 360. Can you be by their side? No, you cannot. Yes, you have to work. Yes, you have to do all this and that. But you can at least know their location to see where they are. There's no reason why this young man should be in a stolen car and got a gun, a mouse tool, and running from the police. I'm just saying. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, what is so hard about taking your child's phone and doing the 360? They don't want to do it. They won't give you your phone. You get their phone cut off. Eventually, they'll click in. It'll click in. And they'll say, okay, fine. I just need my phone back. Because that's all they want. So let's move on to the next one. The young man, like I said, he is still alive. So he need to hear this. Maybe this will teach him some type of next time. Don't run from the police. That's the lesson. Take your punishment. All right, y'all. Here we go. This an Atlanta teen gets shot while visiting family in Milwaukee. So this young man was visiting his daddy. He was visiting his daddy because y'all ain't gonna hear all this, okay? You know, everything is allegedly and explicit language on Peachy T. Now, this young man went to go visit his daddy in a whole nother state. Mama didn't even really want him to go, but she said, I'm gonna let him go anyways. And he's playing the game with his cousin. In walks their other cousin who got mental health issues and kills both of them dead. Took both of them out. And they had to go looking for this man. So let's get into this clip.
Called Wednesday morning that my nightmare had begun, that he was shot.
The nightmare of her son being shot is now this mother's reality. This is Caden Gregory. He was just weeks away from starting his senior year of high school, but now he's in intensive care at Children's Wisconsin. He was critically hurt after a gunman opened fire at a family gathering. Caden's mom talked with our Megan Lee about what happened and how officers caught up with the suspect.
I got that phone call Wednesday morning.
It's a phone call no mother ever wants to answer.
My nightmare had begun, that he was shot.
Kadeen Favor's 17-year-old son, Caden Gregory, was shot while visiting family in Milwaukee from Atlanta.
It's so random, the violence that's happening here with guns. It's just so random.
And that's why this protective mom was nervous about her son visiting his father.
He really wants to get to know his father's side of the family, who still lives in Milwaukee.
He was doing just that last week when him and his 20-year-old cousin were shot.
The doctor told him 2 inches here. You could have missed you, and 2 inches there. you could be dead.
According to Milwaukee police, the man involved in Caden's shooting was hurt and arrested in a shootout with police the next day at a gas station near Sherman and Capitol.
It's just so senseless.
Kadeen can't help but think about what could have been as she sits by her son's side here at the ICU at Children's.
There's so many if onlys. If only I hadn't let him come in the first place. If only I'd let him come home earlier.
As she thinks about the what ifs, she also reflects on the message she has for parents.
It's easy to read about it and say, okay, not my kid, he's at home. Where I think as a community, we just need to come together more and teach these young children that from our generation, guns are not the way.
In the meantime, Kadeen is focusing on getting her son healthy enough to get home to Atlanta. In Milwaukee, Megan Lee, TMJ4 News.
The district attorney's office is reviewing charges for both of those shootings.
Now, police are investigating a shooting.
Wow. To me, this story was interesting because I'm sure, I'm so sure that it's a lot of moms out there that just cringes at the thought of them their child going to go visit their dad. Not all moms, but a lot of moms. And on top of that, they're going to a whole nother state. Something goes wrong, you got to figure it out right away. How to get there? Is my child okay? You don't even know how far you are away. Some people be hours away. They can't even get in the car and go. They gotta fly in order to get there quick. So again, this story was very, very interesting and devastating to me. All I can tell y'all is continue to pray for your child if you are a single mom and your teenage son, teenage daughter, shoot, they could be in elementary school. It don't matter what age they are. They still go and visit dad, and anything can happen. Some people don't even know if they baby daddy or their baby mama is selling drugs in their household. You just go pick up your child and drop your child off. So you have no idea what's going on behind closed doors. A raid can happen. The boyfriend can have a new girlfriend living in there. They could be toxic, fighting each other all the time, and your child exposed to that there, but not in your home. You got to think of all areas when it comes to something like that, unfortunately. But at the end of the day, sometimes a lot of people feel like the parent is going to make sure my child is all right at the end of the day. They're going to make sure mine come back home. That's how a lot of women think. So let's get into this next clip. Let me see. This is a different clip. This isn't the same story. Here we go. I want to show y'all something first before I show y'all this clip. Okay. I want to save this clip for after I show y'all this. So hold on. Let me bring it up. I found this on Instagram last night, I think it was. Last night or the night before last. I can't remember. But I want y'all to see this. Once y'all see this, then we are going to go into the news broadcast on what the news say and the parents. The parents talked on the news. So we are going to watch both. The video I am about to show y'all now, shout out to North Carolina Beat for presenting this on Instagram. And it is the mom and the dad inside of the hospital room. And they felt like something happened as far as when they walked out the room. They decided that they was finna take their child to a whole nother hospital because they do not feel like they are getting the proper care there. Their son. So they like, we finna go. They left out the room. They said some nurse, and y'all gonna hear them say all this, the name and everything. The nurse had put something in the IV, and they feel like they're trying to kill him and take his organs. So look what this family does to try to save their son. And let me add this too. The son was in a minor car accident. He was in a minor car accident. He got out the car to check on the other people that he was in a minor car accident with, and he got hit by a car. When he got hit by another car, he basically had brain damage. So let's get into this video. Shout out to North Carolina Beat. And here we go.
Okay, y'all, look. We're in the hospital right now. Dr. Herman, who's outside, and Dr. Jessica McCool have decided to put something in Terrence's IV to kill him. He's been fine, stable. The moment that we got ready to get him out of here and transfer him, they interfered. And as soon as we got the medical records to give over to the doctors, they came and had somebody come in here and put something in his line. Dr. Jessica McCool, Dr. Herman of this hospital, which is Carolina's Medical Center, Atrium here in North Carolina. Right now, I'm telling you what they're doing. You see him right now. His mama's working on him. They out there and they're saying that they're gonna let him die. We asked him to come in and do something about it. They decided not to come in here and do nothing about it. Right here at this hospital, Dr. Myers, Dr. Miller, all of them decided to let him die because he was living and they didn't want. Okay, y'all, look. We're in the hospital right now. Dr. Herman, who's out to be exposed. His legs was moving today. Everything was moving on him today, legs and everything. And they knew he had a bowel movement and been having bowel movements. They didn't want to chart it and put it in his chart or nothing. So right now they're trying to let him die. They put something in his IV. They put something in there to kill him. And of course, you know, we're not medically inclined. And the people that we had here that was medically inclined, they waited till they left, and then they got in here and did something. I'm telling you right now, they allowing him to die right now. I asked him to come in here. They stood at the door and walked away because they wanted him to die. They asked us, of course, to let him die. They wanted the organs. That's what the whole thing was about being here, was about him having organs. But this is for God, so that God might get the glory. Even if it's to the point where they are the ones that's getting sued, that that's being exposed. Whichever way it is, they the ones that did it. I'm telling you right now, his mama's over there pumping him. His mama's trying to bring him back to life right now because they are right now here at the hospital right now. We're right here at Carolina's Medical Center in to be exposed. His legs was moving today. Everything was moving on him today, legs and everything. Right now in Charlotte, Carolina, North Carolina, Dr. Magoo, it's what's her name? Dr. Jessica Magoo. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Emmanuel. Come forth. Come forth, baby. Come on. Hallelujah. For your glory, God. For your glory. For your glory. For your glory. You have the power. Come on, you got to get your revenge back. Because we could tread on serpents. They're going to bruise your heel, but you're going to take off their head. Come on, this is for the glory of God. Come on, this is the kingdom business. Lord, you do it. Have your way, Holy Spirit. You are welcome in this place. We are not bowing. We're not bending to these snakes and these devils. They done got exposed. Y'all touched the right one, but you didn't know you touched them the wrong way. Touch not mine anointed to do my prophet no harm. Yeah, come on, baby. Emmanuel, come forth. Come on, there's no greater love. Come on.
Right now in Charlotte, Carolina, North Carolina, Dr.
Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, Pop. Come on. Do it. Come on. Come on.
Come on, son.
Come on, son.
Come on.
Come on, son.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on. They trying to
Come on, son. They trying to kill you. Come on, son. Come on. We're in Charlotte, North Carolina. We're at the Carolinas. The Atrium Carolinas. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Is that thing even on? Is it even on? Is it even on? Is this even on? I don't even know. No, they're out there monitoring.
They're monitoring.
No, they have this. But they're not even trying to come in here and do anything. It's that administrator that's
He's the head demon in charge.
The staff is wanting to.
No, but the head. Come on, baby. Come on. Demon in charge.
They should be willing to break. They got to break protocol in situations like
Come on, Emmanuel. Come on. Come on. No, the head demon in charge is not. No. Y'all pray in the name of the Holy Spirit, in the name of the Holy Ghost. Have your way, Father God. Move by your spirit right now, Lord God. Your spirit, you are welcome in this place. You are welcome. They are trying to stop him from getting home. Come on. Live and not die, son. You will live and not die. You will live and not die. You are going to decree and declare the works of the Lord. This is kingdom business. This is intentional. This is intentional. Come on, son. Emmanuel. Come on. They doing. They see, it's questioning. They touching it.
It's not on. It's not.
That's all right. Rise. Come on, son. Come forth. Emmanuel. Come on. Demon in charge.
They should be willing to break.
Emmanuel, come forth. Come on. Come on.
Something's not pumping.
Emmanuel.
It's not pumping.
Here, baby. They messing with it. Here. Come on. Come hold this. Come hold this. Come hold this. Come hold this.
You
come
going
on.
to jail, buddy. I promise you.
Yeah. Y'all killing my. Y'all trying to kill him. That's attempted murder.
And everybody in here is going to jail. I promise you.
It's attempted murder.
I promise you.
Yeah, attempted murder.
I got an FBI agent on his way up here.
Jessica McCool.
Jessica
McCool. Attempted murder. Come on.
Attempted. This is murder right now. According to right now, it's murder. Everybody going to jail. I promise.
They even took that suction out here, so I can't suction your mouth out.
They cut it off. They cut this off.
They messing with.
They cut it off.
Come on.
That fat joker that came in here, when they came and cut it off. Nicholas, fat boy came in here and turned it off.
Come on.
He came in there and turned it off. How do you turn this thing back on? They turned the air off. They shot something in here. He's not getting me any air right now.
Emmanuel, come forth.
Now, he's not getting there. They cut it off because the intent is to do.
Breath of life. Come on.
Breathe,
Holy
son.
Spirit.
Breathe, son.
Holy Spirit. Come on.
Breathe, son.
Emmanuel,
Breathe,
throw
son.
it up.
Breathe, son. Look at him throw. He's throwing up. He's throwing up what they gave him.
He's throwing it up.
Breathe,
Throw that
son.
in. He's throwing
Turn
it up.
that food off. Turn that damn thing off.
He's throwing it up.
Unplug that. Just unplug that shit. Unplug it. Come on, son. Breathe. Breathe, son. Breathe, son. Come on, son. Breathe, son. Come on, man.
Come on, son. Emmanuel.
I'm telling you, this is a crime, man. Here, right here at this hospital, it's a crime. They intentionally gave him something in his food, in his during line here. When we left out of the room, they shot something in his line. What's that nurse's name out there?
Sam. His name is Sam.
Sam.
He came
Sam in here, and Sam pumped it in his arm.
He said it was to help
raise his blood pressure, but
he dropped his
blood pressure. He did it on intention.
He did it intentionally.
Now, he's not getting there. They cut it off because the intent is to do it.
Breath of life. Come on.
Breathe, son.
Holy Spirit.
Breathe, son.
Holy Spirit. Come on.
Breathe, son.
Emmanuel, let's throw it up.
Allow them to escalate it to where when we have to get to the peace, okay, we've got to get to the point where the peace and
ain't no peace in this.
No, I'm talking about
I get what you're saying.
like us coming to the
yeah, we gotta.
Now, hold on. When were you ever not called? When I
How
called y'all,
how do we know that they real? They might be a part of it. You can't hurt me. How do we know that they real?
At this time, everybody was told was that we were asking to vacate the property. We refused to do
Are y'all getting this? They're saying we're trespassing. They want me to leave my brother in here with all of them. They just busted here with officers and they're saying we are trespassing. They're asking all of us to leave my brother in here with them.
You never showed up. You never showed up.
Okay, I'm
You never showed up. But when they call you, you show up.
right now.
Allow them to escalate it to where when we have to get to the peak.
What does that say? Man, you know, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of FaceTime.
No, this is Cornell. He's
Cornell, this is Cornell. This is Cornell. Word now after this right now. I got Officer. What's your name, Officer? No, Officer. What's your name?
Make sure he's home.
What's your name? Hold on. Go QL Blank. BLAKENEY. What's your name, Officer? Laberta.
Cool.
LIVA.
Get it all.
Yo, this
They're
so
putting us
sad.
out, and they want me to leave my brother in here with them.
PATTERSO.
Leave it on Facebook.
What's your name? Don't hide back there, sir.
Is Cornell on there? Is he on there?
What's your name? Shuley. Officer Shuley.
We gotta talk about this, y'all. We gotta talk about this.
What's your name?
Is Cornell on there?
Lyota. What's your first name, sir?
Make sure
Joe Lyota. What's your name,
they
sir?
try to start putting their hands on us.
Officer McCray. What's your first name, sir?
Call themselves doing that.
No, Jay McCoy. What does that say? Man, you know.
All right, y'all. That's the end of the clips. I am going to play the news broadcasting clip with the parents talking as well. This was so unfortunate. And what gets me is that he was moving his legs, his arms. They said his body was moving. And then all of a sudden, when they want to transfer him to another school. No, as far as right now, Cecilia, and thanks for coming, Cecilia. I appreciate it. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to DJ Just Jay, baby. That is my YouTube mentor, and he's just awesome. He's awesome. You guys got to make sure that you go and check out his channel just as well. And one thing I love about DJ Just Jay is his hashtags. He comes up with his hashtags, and one of them is hashtag babies for benefits. AFC podcast. So y'all make sure y'all go check it out. Go make sure y'all subscribe. Thank you for coming, Cecilia. But no, the boy is still alive in critical condition, unless he passed away today. But yesterday he was still alive. So I will show this next clip to y'all. Let me take this down. And this is the parents. They sitting down with the news, talking to the news about everything that's going on. And I do believe this clip may have been before that incident happened. Okay, I believe this news broadcast was before what I just showed y'all. Here we go.
In Houston.
That's right. A football star from Missouri City is fighting for his life tonight after a car crash in North Carolina.
Terrence Howard played football at Ridgepoint High School, and he recently transferred to North Carolina Central University from the University of Alabama to play football and run track. KPRC2 reporter Corley Peel spoke with his family about this devastating crash. Corley.
Howard's family is with him in North Carolina right now. They say he's currently suffering from brain trauma and is on a ventilator. They say their goal is to get him back home to Texas. A new football season at a new school. 19-year-old Terrence Howard posted about his new plans on X. Those plans took a devastating turn when he got into a minor car crash in North Carolina. His parents say he immediately went to check on the other car.
He turned around, and at some point in time, from him turning around from them, heading back to the car, at some point, he was struck by a vehicle.
His parents say he suffered life-threatening injuries. They're hoping to bring him back to Texas to get a second opinion.
We just need a hospital in Texas, in Houston preferably. We have to make a level 1 trauma center, a post-trauma center that would be willing to take him and with the diagnosis that prognosis that he has right now.
For now, his family is embracing what they call the T4 effect, a nickname he earned playing football at Ridgepoint High School and carried on into his college career, posting about it on X.
I can feel his spirit and hear him saying, "Mom, hold it together, Mom, hold it together." You know, she's trying to hear, and it's just the T4 effect of Emmanuel, Terrence Emmanuel Lamont Howard. Before I ever had a son, the Lord gave me a promise that he was coming through a dream. And so I knew who he was, and I knew that he was coming, and I held on to that promise, and I'm still holding on. Even though he's here, I'm just not letting go because I know what the Lord promised me.
And Terrence Howard's family says that he has a long road to recovery, but they are so grateful for the outpouring of support that they've received, not only from people here in Texas, but North Carolina and Alabama. And they're asking for people to keep sending their prayers. Reporting live.
All right. So, as of 4 days ago, it says on here, and I'm reading off of, what is this? Let me see. Hold on. Rosensteel Fleischman page, whatever it is. It says, according to local news sources, Terrence Howard, a former Ridge Point High School football player and current athlete at North Carolina Central University, is fighting for his life after a tragic accident. Howard, who had transferred from University of Alabama to North Carolina Central University to continue his football and track career, was involved in an accident early Monday morning. The accident occurred on I-85 near Salisbury, North Carolina, during a storm. So it was a storm going on. Howard had a minor crash and got out of his car to check on the occupants of the other vehicle. After ensuring they were unharmed, he turned around and was struck by another passing vehicle. Howard suffered life-threatening injuries, including severe brain trauma, and is currently on a ventilator in a hospital in Charlotte, North Carolina. So that was 4 days ago, and he possibly is still there. The video that I showed y'all, he posted it on yesterday. So I'm not sure if they moved him. I'm not seeing anything. Let me go to let me check his page right quick and see. Give me 1 second. I can definitely check his page. Hold on. I'm checking right now, y'all. And it's called the North Carolina Beat. The North Carolina Beat. No, he doesn't have an update. And yes, he posted this 1 day ago. But no, there is no update. All right. So let's move on to the next story, y'all. Let's move on to the next story because I don't want to hold y'all here too long. Hold y'all hostage too long. Let me see. Oh, Carmen, you said where's Pooley? Pooley has company tonight, and Pooley been working hard. School is about to start back on Monday, so he cutting all the little kids' haircuts. They all getting haircuts. So he tired, but plus he got company too. So all right, y'all. Oh, Carmen said, "Oh, Peachy, this breaks my heart." Yeah, it's sad. You know, that's just very, very sad. And then to see the family, trying to revive him, not knowing if they're damaging him more, by doing CPR. Because per the comments on that page, the boy was breathing. He was breathing. There was no need for CPR at all. And it's sad that the police officer, not the police officers, but the nurses and the doctors, regardless of what's going on, why they couldn't have control over the situation. It was too chaotic. There was a lot going on. And I can understand why if I think that you're basically unaliving my son, I'll go crazy too. Okay, so Cassandra said he has passed as of today. He has passed as of today. Cassandra, can you send me that information that you found it on, please? You can send it to my messenger. I really appreciate it. Cecilia said, I pray for his for the parents, for strength, prayers for the boys. All right. So y'all, let's get into this one right here. A fight during a hair appointment leads to shooting. Y'all know sometimes I have to bring some ignorant ratchet stuff. So let's go and see what the hell they talking about.
A hair appointment in Hickory Hill takes a dangerous turn. Thanks for joining us. I'm Shay Arthur, in for Alex and April tonight. One person is in the hospital, another facing charges following a shooting at the Park Apartments. WREG's Melissa Moon tells us what happened.
This broken window and a piece of crime scene tape are the only signs something happened at this apartment complex Wednesday afternoon.
We heard a lot of rattling noise. I mean, exactly how it happened, I don't know.
Police say Corlea Javon spent most of the day inside her apartment braiding another woman's hair when the two women got into a fight. They say Javon refused to let the woman back into her apartment to get her belongings, and the woman broke out the window. Investigators say that's when Javon tried to pull the woman through the window, and she told her sister's boyfriend to go get a gun and shoot her.
We were just sitting in the house talking like we usually do. We just heard a lot of loud noise, bang, bang, bang.
Police say the sister's boyfriend fired several shots at the woman as she was getting into a car, but hit another woman in the passenger seat in the back. A third woman in the rear of the vehicle was not hurt.
A lot of mishaps for no reason at all.
Jerome Parker lives in a building nearby. He says he and his fiancée have been planning to leave Memphis because of the crime.
It's bad. It's too bad.
Parker says they want to move to someplace quiet in the country, and after yesterday's shooting, he's ready to go.
Everybody just have to take care of themselves. I don't bother nobody, disrespect no one, and everybody else should do the same.
In Hickory Hill, Melissa Moon, WREG, News Channel 3.
Now, that victim who was shot in the back was taken to the hospital. They're expected to be okay. The woman who broke out the window was treated for an injury to her hand. At last check, the person police say pulled the trigger has not been charged. Officers have not said if he's a minor.
He probably is. You know, these kids can't be trusted no more. You know what I'm saying? I just showed y'all that little 15-year-old. 15-year-old. Yes, 15. Running from the police. Jumped out of a stolen car and had a mask tool. I'm just saying. Rhonda said, hello, Mama Peach. How are you? Mama Peach said, hey, everyone. Mama Peach is watching. All right, y'all. Let's get into this next clip. We're going to run them down. This was sad. We got a few clips on this. It was really, really sad. It happened in Mississippi, Holly Springs, Mississippi, and 3 people, 3 females, 3 friends, great friends. When I say great friends, grew up together, all the good friends. And had been friends for like over, I think they said 10 plus years. Well, out of friends, one of them had a baby. One of them ended up having a baby, but when they all became friends, nobody had kids. So they decided, I'm sorry. But they went to drop off, I think it was, pick up the girl's daughter. They all decided to go together to pick up the girl's daughter from Babydaddy. Got over there, Babydaddy acted a fool. And now all 4 of them is deceased. Her friends, her, and Babydaddy. Baby girl, her life was spared. Thank God. This was his child just as well. And she was in the back seat and saw it all. And she was 4 years old, I do believe, at the time. Now, these clips that I'm going to play, you're gonna hear different, stories on the news, because we all know the news don't know everything. And when it first occurred, they thought that this was a drive-by shooting. So that's what you guys are gonna hear first. But at the end, I hope I got it. At the end, you will hear exactly what happened. That it was not a drive-by shooting. So check this out.
Alert. An investigation continues after a mass shooting in North Mississippi. 4 people were killed in Holly Springs yesterday. WREG's Jessica Knox spoke with a victim's family member and a neighbor about the tragedy that unfolded.
Crime scene tape remains here at this home on Westward Avenue, where a quadruple homicide occurred Sunday evening. Neighbors and family members tell me that they are heartbroken after this shooting.
I've never seen nothing like that before.
Family is torn apart. We are broken. An investigator with the Marshall County Sheriff's Department says it was a drive-by shooting. One victim's auntie, Nancy Stewart, says her nephew went by a nickname, Nate. She says Nate had some visitors from Memphis.
One of the females was his fiance, which the baby was in the car with them. And the other 2 girls was their friends from Memphis.
The 5-year-old was not harmed.
The baby was okay. The baby was real young, so I'm not quite sure if the baby really know what's going on right now.
Stewart says she doesn't know what led up to the shooting. Neighbor Joe Wilson used to take Nate to school many years ago. He describes to us what he heard.
Instantly after the first 3 or 4, it sounded like another 3 or 4 shots.
Moments later, Wilson could see several ambulances, deputies, officers, and a crime scene tape from his front door.
There were 2 deceased females inside the vehicle. And then my neighbor, Nate, had been killed, and I believe another young lady was laying there not too far from him.
Witnesses tell WREG a domestic dispute possibly led to the shooting. We asked the auntie if she could tell us anything about the couple.
I don't know anything about that. Just so shocking for something like that to happen to young people. It just hurts our heart to have stuff like that go on. And that's too many people at one time.
Reporting for your news leader in Holly Springs, Mississippi, I am Jessica Knox, WREG News, Channel 3.
And late this afternoon, the Marshall County Sheriff told us they are not looking for any suspects.
All right. They ain't looking for no suspects, so they know now, that, hey, somebody here did it. And they ain't alive no more. So we're going to get into the next clip because we have a few clips on this one. So let's get into this next one. Yeah, this is the one that they ruled it. They ruled murder suicide. I ain't gonna say that stuff on here. I was about to say, dang, they done caught me already. Y'all can't see what's going on. I'm like, they done caught me already by saying what I said. I ain't mean it.
On a deadly mass shooting in Holly Springs, Mississippi, the Marshall County Sheriff telling WREG the incident was a result of a murder-suicide.
As WREG's Mike Sirianni reports, the county's newly formed Violent Crimes Task Force is now investigating.
One of the worst I've worked in my 53 years in law enforcement.
Marshall County Sheriff Kenny Dickerson confident with results of the county's newly formed Violent Crimes Task Force investigation into Sunday's mass shooting in Holly Springs.
Based on the evidence that we have collected, based on a forensic interview of a child witness that was present when this tragedy occurred, it is my opinion at this time that it was a murder-suicide.
The names of the 4 victims, a man and woman from Holly Springs and 2 women from Memphis, have been confirmed. The Violent Crimes Task Force, headed up by the Marshall County Sheriff's Office, is made up of 2 deputies and 2 Holly Springs police officers, assigned Sunday with specific crime scene duties.
Their job was to photograph, mark, and collect evidence And then there was another team assigned to trying to locate any footage that someone may have caught on their home cameras or their Ring cameras.
The task force seen as a plus by Holly Springs elected officials.
A collective team that could come together and help us solve crime, especially violent crimes, and solve them in a timely manner.
Marshall County Sheriff Kenny Dickerson frustrated that even after the task force worked tirelessly to gather forensic evidence and determine a motive in these shootings, it may take days now for the state crime lab to come back with an official cause of death.
To say 100%, we will not know that until we get the professional forensic autopsy results in our hand.
For your news leader in Marshall County, I'm Mike Suriani, WREG News Channel 3.
Marshall County officials say two of the victims shared a child, a 3-year-old girl who was not injured and is currently with family members.
All right, y'all. So, thank you, Cassandra. Thank you, Cassandra. We done found something. So I'm finna show y'all. Give me a second. This is the parents. The parents that we just saw of the football player. I'm finna pull up his dad's page. He's actually a bishop. He is a bishop. And it does says on the page, my condolences. But at the same time, we don't want to, say that that's what it is until it's all the way confirmed by the family. So give me a second. I'm pulling it up now. And it's actually the video is on there just as well. The full video. So hold on. Let me pull it up so y'all can see it. All right. And here it is right here. Right there. That's his page. That's them who we just saw in the news. Right here. Sending condolences and prayers to your family. That's Gwen Rivers. And this was actually 9 hours ago. And that's the video. That's the video. That's the grandmother I was reading it. I'm sorry. She said that's the grandmother. What does he say?
Of course, it is Bishop Big A here, aka the Party King. I got a question for y'all, and this is the question.
AKA the Party King.
Do you have limits to how far you'll go to help someone? Do you have limits? I'm talking about emergent situations that may not seem emergent. Are you willing to go beyond, or do you have limits? If you have limits, then that's fine. That's where you are. But here's the question. That same limit that you got when you doing things, are you willing to accept the limits that others put towards helping you? Because see, only
Okay. I'm trying to see.
When you got an unlimited, when it comes to an unlimited mentality, when it comes
view the live that he about to do on this too. So yeah, we only got one thing that says my condolences. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer to see. Let me go to their page. I don't know if we could trust her or not. I don't know just yet. I don't know if we're gonna be able to trust her. I'm gonna keep following this story, and we'll see. I'll keep following the story, and we will see what happens. This going back to. No, I'm not gonna play that. That's too long, y'all. Okay, this just occurred. When did this happen? This happened 2 weeks ago. This is a new story. It happened 2 weeks ago. Here we go.
Hearing from an aunt who is now grieving the loss of her nephew who was killed in that quadruple homicide in Birmingham Saturday. And sadly, she lost her son and another nephew to mass gun violence this year. 14 people were shot Saturday night on 27th Street North, and sadly, 4 of those victims died. Tonight, we're talking to 39-year-old Stevie McGee's aunt.
Your reporter Bria Chapman live at 5 with what this family describes, Bria, as a nightmare.
Yeah, that's right, Jonathan. It's a really sad story. So I spoke to Miss Mary Holmes, who you all may remember when we spoke to her back in February, when her, along with her little brother, lost both of their sons in a quadruple homicide in Smithfield. Well, sadly, this time it's her sister who's lost her oldest son to gun violence. He was headed to a party late Saturday night, one he didn't even make it inside of before he was gunned down.
I was in the bed when I got the call that my nephew had been killed in North Birmingham. And I just got there as soon as I could to find him laying out. He was laying out in front of the door. I don't even think he made it in the building.
Mary Holmes described seeing her nephew Stevie McGee lifeless outside a family member's birthday party on 27th Street North. This is the second time this year their family has dealt with this type of tragedy.
And had no idea we would be doing this 5 months later. I had no idea that we would be doing this. I know God have a plan and we don't. And I trust him and I believe in him. But this has got to stop.
She lost her son, Kevin McGee, and nephew, Terrell Edwards. They were shot and killed along with Cortez Ray and Talton Tate on February 16th. She says since then, her nephew Stevie had really stepped up for her.
He was my driver. I should have called him that day because my niece's mom had a birthday gathering at her house in Fultondale, and he usually just drive me. And I should have called him to be my driver. Lord knows I wish I had called him. I'm sure if I called him, he'd have came. It probably would have saved him. I don't know.
And Holmes' faith continues to remain strong, but she says this violence has taken a toll on her family, especially her sister Stevie's mom.
She had 2 sons. They both deceased now. She just have a daughter left. Everybody loved Stevie. Everybody loved him. He was just helpful. He always was trying to do something. He'll paint your house with a toothbrush. He would just help you like that.
And Holmes says the other 3 victims, 56-year-old Angela Weatherspoon, 42-year-old Markeisha Gettings, and 24-year-old LaRandis Anderson Jr. were all related, and they were all celebrating another relative's birthday. And she says their lives should not have been taken that way. Now she's asking anyone out there with information to please come forward, and you can contact Crime Stoppers. And remember, you can remain anonymous. Reporting live in Birmingham, I'm Bria Chapman, WBRC, Fox 6 News on your side.
We're on your side.
All right, y'all. That was the last clip for tonight. My heart goes out to that family. You know, I say this quite often on my show that sometimes people say that it's a dark cloud over people's families. And this would be one of those times that you will hear somebody say that. But I would like to say, you know, if they keep praying, keep going to church, keep doing what they're doing, they could definitely get that cloud out the way. Because the sunshine always gonna come no matter what. You gotta see the sun again. And then if you're lucky enough, y'all, you'll also see that rainbow too. You'll always see that rainbow. So, all right, y'all, we are about to get off of here. Okay, hold on, we got something. Oh, there's a couple things I want to read. I'm sorry, it was something else I want to read too. But I just got this also from Cassandra. This is someone, and I guess from the family of the young man that the parents, were trying to keep him alive in hospital. It says, "This is for all who don't know what's going on in my life right now, besides recovering from surgery. We need you, family, to keep praying for me and my family. This kid, Terrence Emmanuel Lamont Howard, doesn't deserve this. I can't breathe right now. The pain is so unbearable for me and what my family is going through. The medical system is so messed up in the U.S. God, why is there no humanity left in this world? Why? Lord, I'm so done. Keep the Allen, Howard, Rice Thomas, Frederick, Fagbola, and Smith family in your prayers, please. Right now, this is unbelievable with cancer robbing my family of life. How much right now can I take, God? I can make it though. Oh, that's sad. Let me see, because there's something else I want to read to y'all just as well. Okay. Okay, that same person wrote, thank you, Cassandra. God, thank you. Just send me a screenshot, y'all. That same family member wrote on a message. At everyone. Oh no, this is actually on Facebook, look like. At everyone, please keep us in your prayers. Terrence is gone to be with our Lord and Savior. The sad thing is that my sister-in-law and brother did say goodbye. And now they don't know where they have taken his body. Wow. Please, if anyone in the North Carolina area knows if any activists, let me know ASAP. We do have an attorney, but we need to shut this hospital down. Wow. And remember, y'all, they were saying that they was trying to get his organs. So we're gonna follow this. I'm gonna follow that man just as well. Definitely gonna follow him. But there's another thing I meant to read to y'all. So when we was just showing the clip with the 3 young ladies that was murdered by the boyfriend, one of the young ladies, baby daddy. Well, y'all, the family feuding. The families are feuding. Cause the baby daddy family, they gone on social media talking about long live him. Like they sad that he gone. And not respecting the fact that this man took out three ladies and himself and left his child with nobody. I mean, I'm not gonna say with nobody, but with no parents. So I want to read this. One of the friends, I believe it was friends or family members, somebody wrote this, and it says his family can keep defending him like they always have, instead of helping him with his psychotic attributes. They motivated him and stay to continue to protect his evil spirit he had on him. This is the definition of bad parenting. And as you can tell by his family's and community's posts about him, speaks volume of their character and is quite embarrassing. Long live my auntie Siobhan and her 2 BFFs. Honestly, wish his side of the family wasn't so ignorant and lying about the situation. Thousands of people have your address posted on the news, and you continue to talk as if your life isn't at risk. Just like him, we can be crazy too. We have our own army behind us, behind all 3 of those women, including the public, which is a hell of a lot more supporters than him. My side of the family have been very professional, but the situation, um, while trying to grieve, and I'm sick and tired of his side acting like thugs and children. Way too old for that. You can shoot a car up with your own child in it and still be looked at as an angel. Definitely shows their character. What did I say? Nakia, the child, is safe with me. She still recalls the night it happened and can talk real good. She's explained what happened in great details for a 3-year-old. One thing she repeats daily is, I tried to wake mommy up, but she wouldn't get up. Heartbreaking. Hold on, we got another one. Then it says, we have talked to forensics and the professionals in crime, and although it's not out to the public, we have the answers, and I'm sure his side has it too. But when the truth does come out, which I know you know, be mature enough to accept it. And if you continue to bash my family and mock my community, we know where you live. It's absolutely not a threat. It's a promise. Baby, they ain't playing, the family ain't playing no games. They ain't playing no games. So that was with the 3 young ladies that was taken out unalived by one of the young ladies' boyfriends and slash baby daddy. I don't know what went on in that car for all 3 of them to go over there. And it may be something that they just do on a humbug all the time, but 2 of them was in the car. She was the only one outside the car, and they was arguing. He shot her and apparently went to the car, shot 2 friends. And one of the friends, her name was Victoria. We're going to definitely applaud Victoria. Victoria shielded the baby. She was only 3 years old at the time. She's 4 now, if I'm not mistaken. But Victoria shielded the baby to make sure that she was okay and that she'd be okay. So she saved this little girl life. And this was the best friend's mother. I mean, yeah, they was all 3 of them was best friends. So that goes to show you that there are good friends out there. So y'all, we finna get out of here. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for joining tonight. And please, please, please don't forget to show up and show out at my very first event since I've gotten my foundation. So the very first event for the foundation, Peachy Tea Time, Foundation Inc. presents In the Cycle, Stop Gun and Domestic Violence. This will be held at the mall at Stonecrest. It is a free event, family friendly, at 2929 Turner Hill Road, Lithonia, Georgia, 30038, and it is inside the mall in front of Foot Locker. August 10th, 2024, and it's from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. We are still accepting donations, baby, and sponsorships. Shout out to the sponsors: Tri-Cities Funeral Home Inc., Sparkly Green Cleaners, Colonics of Vinings, Berean Christian Church, Anonymous Donor, and Beverage Club, and of course, we cannot forget Badge. Badge. And these are the 6 mothers that were being honored on that day just as well. We got the performers, the guest speakers, monologue guest speakers. We even got a domestic violence speaker just as well. And spoken word by Thea. And then, of course, that's my DJ. Go DJ. That's my DJ. So we're going to have a great, great time. And we also just I can't announce it yet, but we just may have a special intermission performance. I'll say that. So, and I'm very excited about it. So we out of here, y'all. I will see y'all on tomorrow. Tomorrow I have an interview. I will be interviewing with Pep Talk Tay tomorrow on her platform. Basically for promotion for my event. So y'all check me out over there. Pep Talk Tay. Just like that. I will put it in the chat. Just let me put this in the chat. Okay. Cecilia said, are you going to tape it? Because I live in Carson City, Nevada. Thank you for watching in Nevada. We appreciate that, Cecilia. Bye. We all over. We all over, okay? We is all over the world. But no, I will not be taping it. I'm sorry, it will be recorded, but it won't be shown live. It will not be shown live, y'all. But it will be recorded. So it is a possibility that I may I don't know. I don't even want to speak it just yet. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. But I will make sure y'all get a chance to see it. I will make sure that. All right, y'all. So what was I going? I forgot. I think that was it. Oh, yep, that was it. I got thrown off. That was it, y'all. I guess that was it. But yeah, make sure y'all show out to the event. Oh, that's what I was telling you about. Pep Talk Tay. Pep Talk Tay show. Let me put it in the chat. Pep Talk Tay. That is the name of the platform. Pep Talk Tay. She is on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and I will be live on her platform. I'm typing this in. On tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern time. Okay? 2 p.m. Eastern time. And this is again to promote the event. So please, please, please go right now. Go right now or right after the show when I end the broadcast. Please go over there and request her as a friend. Request her as a friend. And so y'all be able to see the show. Okay. And also on Monday, I will be a guest early in the morning. Jesus. Early in the morning. Sunshine. Her platform is called All Hustle, No Fear. And she will be live on all platforms, including Hits 92.3. And that is internet-based radio. And I will be doing an interview over there just as well. And this will be on Monday morning. During the morning show, y'all. During the morning show. I'm gonna go drop my kids off at school. Monday is the first day of school, y'all. Here in Georgia. For my county. For my kids' county. So it's the first day of school on Monday. So after I drop them off, I'm gonna come back home, get my face all done up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and log in. Okay, I will be logging in. So y'all make sure y'all watch that just as well. And again, it is called All Hustle No Fear. All Hustle No Fear on all platforms, live on Hits 92.3 internet-based radio station. Okay. So y'all check me out Monday. Don't forget, Monday, probably about 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, maybe 8. And then also on tomorrow on Pep Talk Tay, baby. Live on her platform tomorrow at 2 p.m. So please make sure y'all check it out. Carmen, thank you so much for the information and awareness you spread. Oh, you're so welcome, Carmen. You know, I'm just doing what the Lord told me to do. Shout out to God. I'm doing my job, girl. I'm just doing my job. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much. Have a great weekend. And shout out to everybody that's going to school on Monday. Shout out to everybody that started last week. Please be safe. Don't be on your cell phones. Don't be on your cell phone. And if teacher, you catch my son or my daughter's cell phone, call me and let me know. I'll be there to get it. All right, y'all. We out of here. Love you. You already know what you got to do. You got to listen to my babies. Here they go.